I've told you this story before, but I haven't told it on this podcast. And I got reminded this like just a couple days ago because we were talking about going on a ski trip, me and my family, and I would go on a ski trip every year in high school because we had a group that went every single year. Like as a school, we like took a bus up to like up north, and we went skiing. It was like a 6-hour drive or something like that, so we went fucking far. Uh, we have a fucking tiny ass school. Like there's like not even 200 kids in like the whole school,
Okay.
like out of all the classes. Very fucking small school. Maybe less than that. Wouldn't even be surprised if it was less than that. Because it's like 20 kids per class. Uh, not even. I think the class above me graduated with like 15 or 16 kids in that class. Fucking small ass school. And so we went up north to go skiing, and I have an Apple Watch that I would wear, and with me and my family have like a tracking app to make sure we like know where each other are. It's kind of like stalkerish, but it's also like kind of nice to know like
Yeah.
if you're going home, if your parents are home or not, so
It's
you
it
know if you need to like take the dog out or something like that.
it's Life 360, right?
Yeah,
There was
and
I
so
was listening to a podcast the other day that I heard they were saying that their family uses it too.
oh, a lot of families
Yeah.
do. I have like my friends also kind of use it as well. Just try to like if we're like meeting up and stuff,
I
it's
don't know
easier to use
anybody
that.
like where I live. Like I live in Canada. I've never even heard of it, and I don't know anybody that uses it. But I know a
That's
lot. I've
weird.
heard a lot of Americans talk about it.
But anyway, it also like tracks your speed if you're driving and stuff. But like when I go skiing, I reach like high enough speeds that it tracks and puts it like as a drive. Because I'd hit like 35, 45, 40 miles per hour just like going down a hill. Because
Yeah.
I'd go straight down because it's fun as fuck and gives you
Damn
like a good
right.
adrenaline rush. Oh yeah. But we went one year, it was super late because many problems with getting it planned. So it was like March around the time we went skiing. And so it was kind of heating up. So the snow was melting. So it was very like it was like that weird temperature where snow was melting, but then it was freezing, but then it was still melting. So I was going down this hill, and my friends were at the bottom, and I was like going to meet up with them. So I'm like, all
Mhm.
right, I'll just fly down this hill, meet up with them, so we can go up to the top and go down a certain hill. And so I'm fucking cruising like, and how it this slope worked was is it was one of the longest hills, and so you take it all the way to the top. There'd be like a couple of like branch out like tracks. What do you call the slopes? And then couple like two or three of them like feed into the main slope. And so it like comes down, kind of evens out, and then like goes down even further. And so I'm like, it's like a 5 minute like if you're going straight down. So it's like a long. I love doing that one because it's so long. And so I'm just going straight down the entire way. And I like crest that hill to go down and I see them at the bottom and I'm like, all right. And this like I said, the biggest slope. And there was this I literally see it like as I'm coming up to it and I have no reaction time because it's like right there. But there was this part where the snow melted in like a circle, like a foot deep. Like it was like a circle foot deep. So it was kind of like I don't know how to describe it, like basically on the hill. I where fucking my brain is just turning off right now telling this story. So it was kind of like a small drop off, and that drop off was enough where the like back heels like caught like the back of the like of that hole, and so I just go like tumbling forward, and like my skis pop off like immediately, and I'm just like head over heels, just like like I don't even know how many flips because I'm just going to a point where I just like slam on my stomach and I'm just like penguin sledding at this point. Just on my stomach going down this hill, like still going like high speeds, like 30 miles. I don't know how I didn't break anything because
Because you were
like I
young
should
and
have
made of
like
rubber.
probably. I mean this is like
You do that when you're 40,
junior
you'll break
sophomore
everything.
sophomore junior years. Like I'm getting older at this point where I shouldn't been able to like take this, but I like just hit my stomach and I'm in pain, just sliding on my stomach. I'm like, I don't want to move because I'm just like in so much pain. eventually come to a stop, and I lay there for a second, and I'm just like, fuck, that hurt. And I look up, and my skis are at the top of the fucking hill, and I'm like, they're like at the first third, and I'm like 2/3 of the way down at this point. I'm just like, you're fucking kidding me. And then lucky enough, there was this little, or not older lady, she's like 20s, 30s, who got my skis for me and brought them down to me. And I eventually made my way down to my friends and like, was that you? And I'm like, yep. I piffed it really fucking hard. I still, like, to this day, don't know how I fucking didn't break anything because it was bad. It was like, I definitely scorpioned like 2 or 3 times.
Oh, that's
And then went to
brutal.
like barrel rolls. It
Yeah.
was bad.